Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now a fit. Maguire has got himself a free kick. Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Douglas Costa. Kadira. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was mighty close. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes attempts to play it through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Douglas Costa. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? And he has been fouled there. Bonucci tries to stroke it through. Bonucci needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Ramsey. He's managed to get himself offside. Wan-Bissaka. And here's Martial. Bailly. Manchester United yet to have a shot on target. Douglas Costa. Kadira. And it's Douglas Costa. Oh, he's in! Rashford. Martial. Timely intervention. He's looking to get there first. Matuidi. Ramsey. Kadira. Douglas Costa. And here's Matuidi. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. Bruno Fernandes. Fred drives it forward. It's got through and... And it's Pogba. Bruno Fernandes goes for goal! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Matic. Martial. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
and the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Bonucci. And it's Khedira. Now it's Ramsey. Hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And he's there to hoof it away. Khedira. Ramsey. Chipped through. Bruno Fernandes is there to heave it away. And it's Rashford. Fred. Well read, he sorted that out. Khedira. Matuidi. Khedira. Khedira plays it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. We've reached half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're ready up and running for the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Khedira. Matuidi. Matic goes looking. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Rashford is flagged offside. Douglas Costa, cut out in the nick of time. Matic. Fred takes control of it and he's on the move. It's a brilliant interception. Khedira. And here's Higuain. Fred.
Juventus have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Has a hit! Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Manchester United take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Forward it goes. Fred. And it's Lingard. Rashford. Hits one! And with that goal comes comfort. Simplicity itself.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Manchester United have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Wan-Bissaka. Tries to get it forward quickly. Khedira. Rashford. Pogba. Chiellini with the slide tackle there. Pogba tries to switch the play. Fred. Matuidi. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Higuain. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Decent looking ball. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed.
Chance! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bailly. McTominay. Bernardeschi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been cleared. Rashford displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks...
Big chance! Must be! Goes for goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rashford just might have got a little ahead of himself then. Maybe he had too much thinking time.
And that is that. Manchester United did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gundogan looks to clip it forward. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Can he... And the finish! Marvellous goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
So, a breakthrough already. Matic plays it forward. Not offside that time. Forward it goes. Goretzka. Manchester United are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Tar. Gundogan. Gnabry. Kimmich. Matic battles to win it back. Ball needed to be better there. He's through and all alone! And the shot! Really well taken goal. Manchester United are back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Royce. And it's Royce. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Fred is onto it and can take it up. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Firmly met. Manchester United get it back again. Gundogan. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Werner, and here's Royce. Goretzka plotting from out on the right-hand side. Matic attempts a clearance. Goretzka looks to thread it through. Wan-Bissaka with the clearance, chip through. And he's there to hoof it away. Germany have it back and they can go again. Kimmich. Germany are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Rashford. A really good feat from him. Timely intervention. Royce. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Gundogan. Goretzka. Pogba tries running with the ball at his feet. Shoots! And the ball's come loose! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That's been levered clear. Lovely bit of skill. Matic. Lindelof. Werner. Gnabry. Royce. Royce clips one through. Danger averted for now. Swung over into the middle. It's gone for a throw-in. Gnabry. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Now it's Martial. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Rashford. Well read, he sorted that out. It's being played forward. Has a look and has a go. Royce. Royce tore at them and just came up short.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Inter drives it forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's Gundogan.
we can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And here's Pogba. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Pogba has over his hit. Hoists it forward. Gnabry. All a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Phil Jones. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Martial.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Goretzka. And here's Royce. What an adventurous run from a defender. Kimmich. Now it's Goretzka. Played out to the right. Germany claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that has been cleared. Royce.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's straight offside. Germany don't have many options and time is running out. Werner. And he's whipped it in low. And that's it. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this? Shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Jim, your thoughts?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Hoists it up to meet it! It's in! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautiful.
Bruno Fernandes is fouled. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He goes long. Pavard. Moussa Sissoko. Bruno Fernandes. Defenders on the back foot. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Titi. That had to be more accurate. And it's Martial. It's a loose ball. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. He's off on a marauding run. Looks to thread it through. Sissoko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Wan-Bissaka. And here's Rashford.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Matic battles to win it back. And here's Rashford. Matic gets the better of his man. Has a hit! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Manchester United take the lead. He gets past his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And here's Griezmann. Moussa Sissoko. Crosses it in low. Mbappe. Matuidi. Deftly done. Maguire gets rid without sophistication. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. Rashford just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Conte. Pogba is the guilty party there. Away from immediate danger. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Rashford. Varane gets it back. Conte. Fred. Mbappe. Rafael Varane. Matuidi. Conte. Matuidi. And it's Conte. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sissoko goes looking. It's going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Has a hit! He's scored!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pavard. Forward it goes. Martial. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Rafael Varane.
Well, goals change games, and now that parity has been restored early in this half too, this game could take off in a direction they weren't expecting, and the next phase of play requires a stronger rearguard action from them now.
Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Sissoko, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Fred, set up 1 goal so far. Rashford. Matuidi tries to get it forward quickly. Bruno Fernandes. Moussa Sissoko. Fekir. And here's Griezmann. Musa Sissoko. Plenty waiting in the middle. Conte. Sissoko gets flagged offside. Time for a change in personnel. Bruno Fernandes, not amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Bailly drives it forward. Fred.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Fekir. And it's Griezmann. Fekir. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's through the middle. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Manchester United go into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here. France are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
De Gea can hoist it clear.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Musa Sissoko. Titi gets into the right position to intercept.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Musa Sissoko. And that will be the final act. Manchester United winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Jerome Boateng. He's certainly got all the physical qualities you'd look for in a centre-back, Peter. But his technique and positioning are so good that he rarely needs to use them. He can play a mean long ball too, and his teammates, I think they'll be looking to him to turn defence into counter-attack and do it repeatedly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Thiago. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski plays it out to the wing. Keeper sees it all the way. It's gone for a throw-in. Martial. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because we all know what the...
He's had a go! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead!
Bayern Munich are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise, he just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. It's a brilliant interception. Fred. Oh, great ball! Rashford battles to win it back. Goes for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Schüller. Javi Martinez. Goretzka. And here's Muller. Gnabry. Gnabry! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Lewandowski plays it out to the flank. There's the ball in. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Lindelof. Lindelof plays it forward. Martial going through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Muller. Thiago. Jerome Boateng. Gnabry. Thiago. Bayern Munich can't seem to retain possession. We hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football, and one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're already back underway here.
Manchester United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Pavard. Javi Martinez. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now it's Martial. Muller. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Fred. Fred, not easily shrugged off the ball. Gnabry has created one goal already. Decent progress down the left. And it's Gnabry. And here's Muller. Gnabry. Bruno Fernandes. Bayern Munich are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And he's cut it out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Gnabry has put a stop to that. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And here's Rashford. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Timely intervention. Muller. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Gnabry. Cut out in the nick of time. Pogba. Hoists it forward. Now it's Pogba. And he's there to cut it out. Good take. It's Martial! Neuer trying to get there. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Turns and goes back. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Bailly drives it forward. And here's it, Carlo. And here's it, goes for goal! And oh!
Manchester United simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
Bruno Fernandes. It's got through and has a hit! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Bayern Munich are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Manchester United surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Lewandowski, and it's Gnabry. Goretzka. Shoots! It's gone a long way up and away. Hazard. Schüller. Bayern Munich really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Corner it is. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Igalo with the clearance. The whistle has gone and it is all over. So it's ended in a draw, draft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United
wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement.
Old Trafford rising to the occasion. Has a pop! It's in!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, looking back at that. Going for goal! They've done it! They are right back in business. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss. And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
McTominay drives it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just brushed off the ball there. Played out to the right. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Igalo. He's gone for it! And for a moment, time stood still. Jerome Boateng. Gnabry. And here's Lewandowski. He's had a look. Müller! Oh, sweet feet. Gnabry. Jerome Boateng. Tries lifting it over. Gnabry. Massive leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Wan-Bissaka tries making a foray down the right. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Boateng with the clearance. Has it out wide now. That intervention was very necessary. Gnabry. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Goretzka, going through, has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Bruno Fernandes. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Hernandez. And it's Goretzka. Javi Martinez. Lewandowski. Javi Martinez. Thiago. Javi Martinez. And here's Müller. Keeps everyone guessing. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And here's Muller. Matted does have an assist to his name. Oh, good interception. Gnabry. And here's Thiago. Now it's Igalo. Igalo takes control of it and he's on the move. And they've been caught. Goes for goal!
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And it's Juan Mata. And here's Lewandowski. Matic. And he's cut it out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. The action has already resumed here. Hit long and direct. Nice little chip.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
They have themselves another corner. That's a throw. Goretzka. Javi Martinez. They've won a corner. The ball is out of play. Javi Martinez. And back to base.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortunately.